Let's check it out. I know a little bit of beginning, but I am still... Oh, it's Lumine! Oh, that's gonna be crazy to play! I forgot that you're not Ether main. Okay, whatever. I love Lumine. It's just weird for me. Sounds good. Got it. Let's go. You're the best guys. Being 82 has its drawbacks. Yeah, I like women. I don't care. You should also like men sometimes. God damn it. Can we mute Paimon?
Let's go take a look.
How's it looking, Doc? Is there any hope for him?
Chill, bro. I'm thinking.
I love
This
him.
dude's Milray, right?
Look at him.
What a little champ.
Oh, he looks so
Barely
good.
made a noise, despite all the pain he must be in. Did he fight in the war?
That's right. We'd never normally send such a young Tepetlasaur into battle, but we couldn't stop him. Developed a real knack for sneaking past us and running off to the front line to fight the Abyss. He's a smart one, that's for sure. Might not be the strongest, but he ran rings around those abyssal monsters. We
I thought
even
he would have
awarded
a
him Warrior's
had
Medal
Twinks
after the
voice.
war ended.
I expected him
But
to
then
have
he
like
took a
this
turn
type
for the
of
worse
voice,
a
to be
few
honest.
days ago.
I'm happy.
He's been having fainting spells ever since.
Did they change
Poor
Papa's
little
voice?
guy.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Already a battle-worn veteran, yet still so young.
Oh my god, he looks so good. I'm okay.
Hey, Kachina, what's going on here?
She's alive.
Traveler, Paimon.
I'm back from Muba.
Long time no
Oh,
see.
that's okay. Welcome. It's okay. Hope you're doing well.
So basically, there's this young Tepetlasaur in our tribe called Milray. We're not sure what's wrong with him, but he's been getting
thought
weaker
I remember
and
him being
weaker by the
squeaker.
day.
Hmm.
Eva's taking a look at him. Nyan, who he grew up with, is here too. We're all really worried about him.
I think they
When
dislike
my daughter
Lumine.
got lost in the mountains, it was Milray who helped bring her back.
To think that he made it through the war, but now that peace has finally come.
Steady there, bro. We'll find a way.
And you are.
Ah, you're that cuckoo thesaurus from the vet clinic. Huh? What are you on about? So this Aoife you just mentioned, does it actually...
Hey, yo, everyone! Please chill. I think I've got this figured out. For a juvenile Saurian, he showed remarkable courage in the war, but he's too young to be using that much phlogiston.
But you look amazing. I cannot.
As a result, he developed a rare pathological change. The initial symptoms might not have been obvious, but he's gone untreated for so long that his condition is now very serious.
You
If
mean
was
he originally
blonde
got
with glasses,
sick
he'd
during the
look
war,
like you.
but the symptoms only just started to show up now?
That's right.
Look-
He may have just been
Kev.
acting tough this whole time. Didn't want his friends stressing out over him.
I was worried the baby Serena was dead, and I was gonna be sad. Oh no,
Aoife, there must be something
Aoife
you
is
can
here.
do, right?
everything's gonna be
Please
okay.
help him.
Wouldn't he need to be terrorized by
Something
a
this rare?
cruise?
I don't have anything on hand that can treat it. Good news is that I read about a similar case back when I was still studying. The scroll mentioned 2 essential ingredients. First up, an herbaceous perennial known as an ocean zephyr. Though they can grow practically anywhere, they're exceedingly rare. Second, honestly, I couldn't figure it out back then either. The name recorded was Sacred Flame Crystal, but there wasn't much else to go on beyond that.
Sacred flame? Like the one burning in the stadium? When Mualani and I took part in the pilgrimage of the Return of the Sacred Flame, we collected loads of contending sparks during the team stage. Apparently, they're sparks from the Sacred Flame itself. They even make you feel all
Thank you
warm
for the
and
pass.
fuzzy while you carry them. Do you think these crystals might be something similar?
From the name, I'd say we're looking for a rarer,
Also,
purer
I'm gonna eat
form of
something now.
sacred
Yes,
flame.
okay, that's okay. Probably
Are you
piece of
sure
cake.
there's even such a thing? We've been in Natlan for ages now, but we've never come across anything like that.
So it would seem, as it happens.
Huh? For real, Uncle Pakal?
It's a coincidence that I've even heard of it. A Apparently, the people of Natlan knew how to make a special kind of sacred flame crystal way back when.
Maybe because he's talking
I'm not
slowly.
sure exactly how they did it.
He sounds
the
different,
other
right?
chiefs
Like
might
he
know
usually
something.
speaks a bit like
I'll go ask them.
a bit
Thank you,
cheerful. I
Eva.
think that's why
Your
he sounds
diagnosis was a
different.
huge help.
But maybe he changed the voice actor.
Mind if I keep you a little longer?
Sure
not
thing,
sure.
dude. I'll stick around until we've got some results.
Great.
If I'm a
In that
beautiful
case,
man, what
let's
have
go
they
our
done to
separate
you?
ways for now.
I'll still
Milray
try
needs
to
some
make him
proper
work
rest.
to the best of my
He's not
ability
gonna get that
somehow.
with so many
Same.
people gathered around.
He looks so
I'll let
good.
you all know as soon as there's any news.
Genuinely, he
Fingers
is
crossed,
actually
He'll soon be on the mend.
like. They look. Albedo has a special place. Risley, I'll hate him.
What up, my
And
dudes?
then Aoife is also in the same box with them. It's just like he. Europe precedes you, bro. Respect.
Man, I could tell we're totally on the same wavelength. The name's Aoife,
I don't know
a
where
vet from the
he fell
Flower
into
Feather
my
clan.
list.
This
That's
here's
okay.
my assistant.
He's in the
Cuckoo.
box for me where
Dude's
the Risley
all
and
about
I'll hate
copying
him
what
is,
others
to be
say.
honest. I do simp. I
The
simp.
traveler in Paimon.
They look
yeah?
Albedo are on in a
Everyone's
special
heard all
placement.
about you two. You're absolute legends. The total package. Brave, wise, and strong. Best hero duo I've ever seen. No
Thank
contest.
you. Wow.
Aww, you're making Paimon blush.
Truth
Have too many
is,
people
I
on
spent
it.
the war treating wounded
Understandable.
Saurians. Never got a chance to fight alongside you.
You have so many Saurian lives. That was amazing contribution too.
Yo, thanks, bro. I appreciate that.
There was always a long line outside Aoife's clinic back
They
then.
knew what they were doing when they
Even
gave him
Kakuku
those
was
grizzly
so
eyes.
busy, he was running around like a headless chicken.
Exactly. Exactly.
Seriously.
True that. More wounded were piling up by the day. Dude, the Abyss is no joke. Sneaky enough to hit us right where it hurts. Lots of docs have dropped at their posts over the last few years. There's some fresh talent rolling in recently. I'm hoping they could step up quick. But vet med's no joke. There's a ton of challenges to overcome before you could be a qualified vet.
That's rough. Version 5.2 because English was was changed. Oh, okay. I see. So interesting.
No
Okay.
matter how hard you hit the books,
Thank you for the
you're
info.
still gonna run into all kinds of weird diseases that are hard to treat. Like Milray's. So rare it doesn't even have a name. If my old man hadn't forced me to read all kinds of different stuff when I was a kid, I'd probably only be able to suggest a more conservative treatment. It's true what they say, bro. There's always more to learn.
Oh, so your dad was a vet too?
Yeah, totally. Our family's medical knowledge has been passed down over generations. My old man started steering me toward being a vet when I was a kid, schooling me on all kinds of herbs. And man, if I forgot anything, out came the broom. My family's been vets for generations now. No clue who it was that kicked off the tradition, though, you know? Back when I was a kid, my dad said something about our skills being medicine born of guilt. But the reason we got into it doesn't really matter. What matters is that it's useful.
Guilt? Sounds pretty strange to Paimon. Usually you only feel guilty when you've done something wrong.
Who knows? After he passed, there wasn't anybody else I could ask. I figure it's because guilt gnaws at anyone practicing medicine. When you fail to fix someone up, I've been there. So I'm gonna do my best to make sure that doesn't happen this time. I don't recall ever seeing a record of any patient with his malady who was successfully cured. So maybe Milray will be the first.
It's so weird for us. It's so weird to say like you got this, bro. I don't know. Even if it was Ether, I think it would be like, you got this, bro. You got this.
Heck yeah, I do.
Hell yeah. You talk for a while longer.
Oh?
Okay, the
Looks
neck
like the
tattoo
Chiefs
is
are
hot.
back.
Yeah.
Let's go see what they have to say.
Oh. Still need to walk.
The last time I was here, I remember seeing him happily rolling around with Io. This is so sudden.
Well, as the saying goes,
Let's get a friend.
illness
So first
strikes
minute
like a
on screen.
landslide. it's not uncommon
What do you
for
mean?
people
He
and
got Kevin.
Saurians to just
He got
collapse
me.
overnight.
He's okay.
Given
He
that he
doesn't
first
need
fell
me nor
sick during
either.
the war, he's done well to make it this far.
Hey, little guy. Are you okay? Does it hurt?
For one so young to risk life and
To be honest, I
limb
still
on the
think this
field of
NPC looks
battle.
good. You all,
This too is a
you all drag me down
responsibility we
for
adults must
liking
bear.
this NPC.
Whoa.
The look of this, the look of this NPC actually. He's not NPC himself. Cheap,
It's true that
but
we used
still,
to hardly
like-
ever meet up like this. The affairs of our own tribes were usually enough to keep
Oh,
us
the
all
NPCs look.
swamped.
No, specifically this guy.
These days, though,
Oh, you
group
cannot see him
dinners
now.
on our days off have
I
practically
I
become
said
the
on stream that he
routine,
was hot,
so
and
don't
everyone
look too
dragged me down for
surprised.
it. I still think he's good looking. Who? You cannot see him from my camera. The mustache? No. The guy that you cannot see now. This one. I don't think I can ever sort my man bias list, actually. I just know the first is Risley and second is all hate them. Everything else changed with the mood. Understandable. Birum's the opposite side of the spectrum from Rita. Okay. I mean, he looks good. Just the hat is weird. It's too big. That's okay. He can remove the hat. Wayne looks like... So he's one of my fair shit. Oh, interesting.
Group dinners.
I don't have my...
more
I
like
mean,
group
if I have my
mooching.
favorite, it's
you
gonna
guys
be...
always seem to end up at my place. So shameless.
I'll
Well,
take a
if your
bit for
cooking is
Ivan
too good to
sell.
resist,
Mm.
you've seen how hopeless the rest of us are in that regard.
You
Anyway,
can also remove our
let's
things.
get down
He is
to
halfway
business.
there.
Aoife, we've been
I can
informed
remove you
about the
from
situation.
chat.
Once again, it's a good thing you were here to help out. Milray and the
I
other
need some good
Tepetla
fan
have
arts
helped
of Aoife.
transport goods for the Flower Feather clan in the past. We won't just
I'll have to
stand
check
by
them later.
and watch while he suffers.
There must
I
be
just
some...
happened to come across a record of a case like his back home, but I don't know anything about this sacred flame crystal.
I haven't heard of it either. Can the sacred flame even take other forms?
It can indeed. While I've never seen this happen in the flesh, I have read references
By the
to
way,
it in woven
if
scrolls.
I were in Genshin, I would be tall as him. Just saying, tall as Biram. Brain height is the only thing going on for him. The code he has sitting down looks way better. Yeah, absolutely. I already have you saved on Pinterest. Yeah, that's stupid that you cannot DM pics, but please share it with me. Please. We don't have the same. It's not what are you saying? That's a good one, team. Oh. Wait, I said you were the opposite side of... I ignored that. I ignored it for a reason. I read it and I ignored it. Because it's not true. You're spreading lies. Look at it. Hooba hooba. Anyways.
In ancient Natlan, besides the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame, there is said
That's
to
a
have
good
been
picture.
another way to produce sacred flame, known as
Hooba
the
hooba.
bloom flower
Hell yeah.
trials. It was a combat exercise held jointly by the 6 tribes that was even more intense than the pilgrimage. So they occasionally yielded an even
with that-
purer
with what
form
I
of
can.
sacred flame.
Sacred
got this
flame
stuff.
crystals!
For real?
What-
How have I never
what
heard
the-
of that?
Loves animals. What else can you ask for?
Simple. The bloom flower trials haven't been held for centuries.
Like he got secure job too. Like he's a vet. That's the best thing for someone who likes also animals. And a doctor, a job that pays super. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Okay, there have been the worst thing on this stream, so I'm sure I can send it. Look at this too, Lana. When I tell you I already seen that picture, that tells you everything. I already know of the existence of that picture. A general doctor now? Consider the last one, you know, fucking died. Is there some hidden story behind this?
Something seems to have happened the last time they were held.
Honestly, I'm not
But it
surprised.
was so long ago that I don't know the specifics. The more reasonable explanation is this: that people once believed these sacred flame crystals to be vessels of extraordinary power, and that warriors could use them to enhance their own strength. In reality, they turned out to be far less miraculous than hoped for. In some rare, very specific circumstances, they proved irreplaceable, but they were not so different from the regular sacred flame in essence. The pilgrimage produced enough sacred flame, making the Bloomflower trials obsolete,
Okay.
and thus they were forgotten.
Ah, I get it. So to save Milray, we have to revive the Bloomflower trials and get all 6 tribes to take part. Ooh, that sounds rough.
I'd say we'd be better off not treating it like some kind of hassle. All 6 tribes need to take part, sure, but not everyone has to show up. We can keep it voluntary, so warriors who happen to have time can sign up and fight it out of their own accord. Since the war ended, the pilgrimage has become more like a tournament for our warriors to compete in and keep themselves in shape. So why not let them hone their skills on a fresh new stage?
I'm
We
sorry,
should
he
never
looks
drop our
so
guard
good.
completely, even in times of peace. But like that, it seems high time we restarted the Bloomflower trials.
I'm with you on that. Nothing gets the blood pumping like a contest to see which tribe's the strongest, huh?
No objections on my part.
I'll go discuss this with the others. I'm sure
Yeah,
there
the
will be
Masters guy
plenty of
looks so
warriors who'll
fun.
be itching
That's
to
your
take
type,
part.
so.
I can't speak for everyone else, but I can guarantee that Mualani will be there. There's nothing she loves more than a lively occasion.
And I guess your vote was a
Tribe Quest is, in my
foregone
opinion, the best Tribe
conclusion,
Quest so
eh,
far.
Pakal?
After Jilonen.
Great. We're all in agreement then.
Nice!
Oh, sit loudly, not.
Thanks, everyone. It really means a lot.
Let's head back to our tribes and see how many people are willing to sign up. If interest is high, we'll hold a big event. But if not, we'll keep it small.
Agreed. Rules will be crucial too. A competition without rules is just mindless violence. And that's not what we want.
I'll draw up an outline. Let's meet up at the Speaker's Chamber later. After all, we'll still need the Pyro Archon's final approval.
Oh yeah, and we'll also need some Ocean Zephyrs to cure Milray. Who'll go gather them while we're organizing the trials?
I've got that covered. I just noticed that some of Milray's friends have shown up.
You mean these Saurians? You're right. There's all sorts. Seems like he's quite the popular little fella. Huh.
You use Kazuha right now
Kakuku,
and
can
scoop
you
them
hit
all
them up and ask
together.
if they'd be down to lend a claw?
Sure thing, bro. I've got you, bro.
They're perfectly in the right position.
Must be nice having a
Perfect circle
Saurian
for that.
companion who can talk.
Well, if that's everything, how about we call it a day?
All right. See you later. Aoife, let's head back. And bring these Saurians along
And
too.
some of us are in the Tribe
We've got to
Quest
teach
lately.
them how to identify Ocean Zephyrs.
See ya, little guy. We'll come visit you again soon.
Sure thing, bro. I got you, bro. You have something with this, bro, huh? There's something
Be sure
against
quick
this,
on
bro?
your feet.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna appear more later, but
When
it's
they
not
decide
looking
on
good.
something, it gets done
I
right
think I'm
away.
about halfway. More the let's sleep on it type, are we, Paimon?
But that's what you're here for, right? Whenever Paimon puts things off, even for just a while, you'll handle them straight away. Oh, wow. No way, bro. Even Kakuku's done with this conversation.
I'll go spread the word. Kachina, you gonna sign up?
Of course.
In that case, let's head over together. Traveler, Paimon, see you at the Speaker's Chamber in a bit.
So far, so good. At this rate, Milray will be better in no time.
try getting a bit more sleep?
No. Has something to say?
You think so? Is he feeling hungry then? Hey, Kakuku, can you help us translate?
What?
Oh, long gone. Oh no, he does seem pretty anxious. What are you trying to say, little guy?
Considering if my troubles by hanging out to that burn. That has shocking amount of strength. Apparently, that means he got the arm strength. The fine arms, yes. Looking respectfully. You said everything with them. Cough, cough. Everything okay, Milray? Do you wanna eat something? Why don't I go pick you some fruit? Thanks for looking out for me, Nayan. I'll be fine. Hello, Milray and Nayan. Who are you? Haven't seen you around here before. Have you come to visit Milray too? Yeah, I just want to tell you that you have nothing to worry about, okay? Those nice humans have found a way to cure you. It won't be long before they gather enough ocean zephyrs and sacred flame crystals, so hang in there. You'll be one of the men soon. You'll be one on the men soon. 9 Naras. 9 Rust streams, exactly. Sacred flame crystal, cough cough. Milray. That's exactly what I was worried about. Those nice humans have no idea how dangerous sacred flame crystals are. Dangerous? Yes, very dangerous. They can be big cruel. Oh shit. I couldn't even finish! I was too slow. The Milray just collapsed before I... Well, we'll never know. We'll never know. Can I check? I cannot check. Milray struggles to say something else, but he soon falls unconscious once more. I cannot hear. Human hearts turn friends into enemies. The human must be very careful. I see. This is very thank never be wet. The fact that I wanted to be wet when I was younger. Beguile human hearts. That chiefs didn't mention anything about that before. Could there be unknown risk associated with the use of sacred flame crystals? But more importantly, if even the chiefs know nothing about this, despite all the knowledge they possess, then where did the Milray and Nayan come to hear of that? Nayan, who told you guys that the sacred flame crystals were dangerous? A mysterious Kukusaur we met while fighting those big monsters. He was the one who told us. Oh. I still remember how our friends were all running. Am I really? I'm always slow and the dude collapsed. God damn it. We're all running around in a panic, and the first time Milray passed out, got spoiled. Not this disease, not again. We'll need to find ocean zephyrs and sacred flame crystals. But sacred flame crystals can beguile human hearts, turn friends into enemies. What should I do? Where did the Kukusaur find out then? Where did this Kukusaur find it? I don't know. He often said things we couldn't understand. Apart from us, no wonder little Saurian wanted to play with him. Oh wow. And as far as I could tell, he didn't have any human companions either. But I'm sure he wouldn't have lied to us. He saved us so many times and we're very close friends. Wow. Assistant, can you give me the proximity, and then by the time she managed to pronounce the name of the animal, it's already dead. Charming. No. No, I got this. I got this. I really hope that Milray recovers soon. But if a sacred flame crystals, I cannot hear the music in the background. Genuinely that dangerous? I don't think that that's the way he would want to be saved. Don't worry, I'm here to help. I'll remind the humans to be careful. In the meantime, we take good care of Milray, alright? Just make sure he doesn't worry too much and gets lots of rest. You do that for him? Thank you so much. This is becoming more mysterious by the minute. With Mawika and the 6 chiefs present, I'm sure everything will be alright, but still I better find a chance to talk to Mawika about it. Okay, I see. How the way he flopped. Okay. We are going there. Also, it's getting dark. Should I turn on the lights now? This daylight saving. It's gonna cost me. Wait, let me turn on the... Rita needs to... Yeah. No, I don't read slowly. Come on. It's just that... they yap too much. They didn't calculate, right? That must be the thing. That is the thing. It's just... Okay. I did the lights correctly. The blanket. Ugh.
How are you getting along?
All done.
All done with your work?
Well, I'm sorry. Sorry, I didn't die faster than him. No. Okay, we are continuing.
I've read through your proposal, and it
Oh my God,
sounds like a great
Mawika.
idea.
Stop yapping, die already! No! I could never say that. No. Oh wait, I can put the on the auto.
Even if it wasn't for Milray's situation, there'd be many reasons to start holding the Bloomflower trials again. How many warriors have been signing up?
Far more than we anticipated.
Our warriors sure are fired up. The ones who came late even held a protest outside the sign-up booth. So we had to make an exception by adding a few more spots.
So many people have signed up that we've had to divide the competition up into main matches and exhibition matches. Each main match will pit 2 different tribes against one another, while the exhibition matches will see 3 tribes going up against another
I have
3.
one last message
I'm
for my
planning
brother.
to limit the
Rita's
number
just
of
like,
spots
okay,
for the
make it quick. I
exhibition
have an
matches.
appointment in 15 minutes.
Accidents are more likely in tangled melees. So, with fewer contestants, we can ensure that
I mean,
any
kinda
injuries
chop,
will
you
be
know, if I
attended
have
to
something
promptly.
important to do.
Well, you've clearly thought this through with care. You have my approval. And don't worry, I'll find a way to fund it.
Thank you,
Archon.
I still cannot get over her zipper.
Where will the trials be held? I'll stop by later to see how things are going. But I won't be taking part. Wouldn't want to spoil everyone else's fun.
The main venue will be near the Stadium of the Sacred Flame, with additional arenas set up around the various tribes.
She's like
All
forcefully
right,
trying to
I'm all out
close
of
the patient's
questions.
eye, and
Keep at it, everyone.
they're like, I'm
and
not
thanks
that
for your hard
yet.
work.
In that case, we'll be
Soon.
off. It's time we started organizing crews to set up the venues.
Traveler, Paimon. Good luck.
Thank you, Masterman.
Huh? Good luck with what exactly?
Hey, it's been a while, you two. Are you here about the Bloomflower trials too?
Yep, we sure are. Sounds like everything's going to plan.
Bloomflower trials. The name alone fills me with nostalgia. I first heard about it from my dad, who first heard about it from his dad, my old grandpa.
Guess that means they were last held at least 500 years ago? Wait a sec. No, it must have been much earlier than that, then. Whoa. When you put it like that, it does feel kind of surreal that we're doing something that hasn't been done in such a long time.
True, but I've got a good feeling about this. We'll pull it off, rest assured.
Do you know anything about sacred flame crystals?
What makes you ask?
We heard rumors that sacred flame crystals can Give me a moment. I really want to know how to read this. Be... Oh. Beguile. That was close. Beguile. Human hearts.
I've never heard such a rumor before.
I said
and rationally
beguile,
speaking,
I
it
think.
just doesn't even
it's
seem
beguile.
possible. The rules governing the Oda resurrection have protected Natlan for many long years, and these rules are themselves fueled by the Sacred Flame's power. We've been working with the Sacred Flame all this time, and we've never noticed anything unusual about it. In essence, Sacred Flame crystals are just another form of the Sacred Flame. I can't imagine how they could possibly beguile human hearts.
That's very true.
So please, be at ease. And besides, even if they did harbor some kind of evil power, it will not cause any real trouble in the Natlan we now live in. Not if I have anything to say about it. Our main priority right now is to hold the Bloomflower trials so we can collect enough Sacred Flame crystals to heal that little Tapetlosaurus.
It's so reassuring to have you on our side, Moika.
Well, there are some things even I can't handle. For example, it just came to my attention that you've got some people waiting for you outside.
Huh? Who could they be?
You'll find out soon enough. Go on now. Don't keep them waiting.
Okay.
Finally, you're here! Traveler Paimon, so basically... hold up, what happened to first come, first served? What I'm saying is I get to go first.
What's going on? Why is everyone turned up all of a sudden?
So, you know about the Bloomflower trials, right? I mean, we were wondering, have you decided which tribe you'll join? If not, how about the people of the springs?
Yeah, you get faster the rewards,
what?
yeah. For Genshin stuff.
We're allowed to take part too?
Given that the trials haven't been held in so long, we're creating a new set of rules for them, separate from the ones for the pilgrimage.
Oh, that, yeah, I
All
can
of
see
the
the
chiefs have
difference
agreed,
in the voice.
but whether or
but
not
it's
you
okay.
compete or which tribe you support, well, that's completely up to you.
As the hero who saved Natlan, your participation would be a huge morale boost for whoever you choose to join. In other words,
Most people
recruiting you
aren't
is
even
every
gonna
tribe's
notice,
top
yeah.
priority right now.
Oh, so that's what's going on.
I'm just happy that
Chief wishes
that I
to
don't have to
this
read
now.
anymore.
He must have known this was coming.
I don't have to pretend to be
And that's all for the
my
chit-chat. I hope
my
you're ready for
50
some serious
voice
incentives.
actor era.
How do you like the
The
sound of
50th
luxury hot
50th
spring
character
vouchers?
that I have to voice, you
I'll
know.
even throw in a selection of fine gifts from the shop.
Luxury hot springs? Sounds like Paimon's perfect vacation.
If you join the Scions of the Canopy, we'll hold a great barbecue in your honor. The finest quality meat, all you can eat.
And if you join right away, you'll even stand a chance of being taken on as a sidekick of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula-How!
Yeah, no one wants that.
You little... Ah!
All-you-can-eat barbecue?
Join up with the Collective of Plenty, and I'll provide a year's worth of training sessions and a personalized nutrition plan to help you become stronger than you already are.
That's what I need. I need
Not
Ianson
too
to give me
keen
like
on
a proper
training, but getting
workout
stronger does
schedule
sound
with the proper
tempting.
meals.
All
Every
I've got
day.
to offer are
I
freshly
need a-
picked
I need a-
vegetables, but I can guarantee
free.
they're really tasty.
Ooh, could Paimon get some samples?
Fancy some flying lessons? Or you could just hitch a ride. I'll take you soaring through the skies myself.
Well, flying's kinda what Paimon does for a living. But flying around with the Traveler sounds like it could be a lot of fun too.
I can bake Saurus crackers and green fruit chips.
Oh, Paimon loves those too! Oh, this is such a tough choice. Not just 'cause the freebies are tempting, but also because tribe feels like we're betraying all the others. You know what? Paimon's decided to leave this one to you.
How about I join all then? Tumaini belongs to all of Natlan after all.
Paimon's pretty sure that isn't an option.
Okay.
Actually, it's not a bad idea. It could work for the exhibition matches at least. There'd be 3 tribes on one side versus 3 on the other for those. So, first half you're on our side. Second half on theirs. Sounds fair enough, right?
Huh. Hadn't thought of that. Pretty clever.
What? Really? Huh. Then, as for those perks you mentioned earlier...
Don't worry, my offer still stands. Enjoying ourselves is the #1 priority here.
So it's settled then? For the first half of the exhibition match, you'll fight alongside us Scions of the Canopy, People of the Springs, and the Children of Echoes against the other 3 tribes.
Feels just like the old days when we used to fight side by side. We're gonna be unstoppable!
Alright, it's nearly time. Let's get ready and head over there together.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. This way? I forgot. What is a good Chaska theme? I think I will be the last person to know. I'm scared. I did this in mine.
Alright, so
I kinda forgot.
our base. According to the rules, all we have to do is capture 3 of their bases in a row, and we win!
Let's go over our gameplay.
The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How, needs only lift a claw, and poof!
Force it in?
All that you behold
No.
shall be turned to ashes.
I remember something,
Mess
but
up our
I
match,
think it was.
and I'll lock you up till it's all
I think
over.
yeah, I play as Moalani and Genshin.
You killjoy!
We're a real dream team. Let's just charge right in.
We know each other pretty well, so working together should be a breeze. Still, let's not get careless. There are a lot of cliffs nearby, so our vision will be obscured. They could ambush us from the high ground too.
In that case, let's follow the water instead. See that flag over there? That's the Collective of Plenty's base, right? We'll approach swiftly on the water, sweep in and capture the base, then move up to the high ground.
I like the way you think.
I trust your judgment too, Moalani.
They will know what hit him.
All right then, time for me and my Sharky
Yeah, the
surfboard to strut
Genshin
our
voice is
stuff.
pretty good. I'm
I'll take point.
totally okay
Everyone
with it.
follow me!
Like what Kevin said, I don't think a lot of people would even notice.
Carving way! Here by the water route, just as expected. Classic People of the Springs thinking. Huh? They saw through our plan?
No choice but to face them head on now.
I'm ready! Alright then, time for a real showdown!
Do I know how to play each of these characters? No. right now.
Hey, no flash! Give this everything you've got!
For a second, I thought that's what Kinnage said. I thought like Kinnage got his voice a bit. Oh, that's not how I do it. Oh.
Need a surfboard? Not a bad training
There you go.
session. Let's call it a day. We won! At this rate,
I didn't
we'll
remember
be
how Kinnage talks, so I don't have anything
Don't
to
count your
compare it to.
Yunkasaurs yet.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Let's head
his
over to the
spell
next
lines.
spot.
Wait a sec. Don't forget to plant our flag.
Stare at the
before
end
we
for
leave.
10 seconds.
This
Yeah,
is proof of our victory.
I needed some time to process what was happening. This is gonna be happening a lot, by the way, so prepare. Okay.
See that? Up above the cliffs? That's the Masters of the Night Wind's base.
The nearby mountainsides have all been blocked off by crystal clusters. Looks like they don't want us getting up there so easily.
You're finally here, Other Granny. If I'm back home too late, my vegetables will get thirsty.
Don't worry, we'll make this quick for you.
Kinnage actually had like 3 lines in all 5 point takes.
Take some breath and get your chest.
Here comes
All eyes on you!
Oh, that's mine. Oops. Did I just try to kill one of mine? Yes.
the Lord of the Night!
Take a look behind the veil!
Is that all you have?
Wait! Take a look behind the veil! Take a look behind the veil! My weight!
Chances are looking slim. Perhaps it's time I got going.
All right! We've taken the Masters of the Night Wind's base too!
Use
Look,
vegetables,
up there
yeah.
on the mountain! The flag of the Flower
Again, the
Feather
probably more than
Clan.
all the Arc Quests, yeah.
Wow.
That's true,
Looks
he's
like
not
they're
finally
already on
talking
high
though.
alert.
I think the most important stuff he said was
Yeah.
on the event.
Not only do they have the
Malika's
high ground,
story quest.
but they're highly mobile too. With our current forces, a frontal
Yeah,
assault
Malika's
won't be easy.
quest was pushing it. Yeah.
Looks like
He
I
won,
showed
and
up
everyone
right on
clapped for
cue,
2 seconds, and Malika was like, okay, now it's time to talk about me! True. I didn't like Malika's story. It was so... I don't know. He won in the story quest more than he did at all. True. They did mention reinforcements.
Let's save the small talk for when the flag's in the bag.
Now that backup's arrived, let's split up into 2 teams.
I'll lead a frontal assault to draw their fire. The rest of you find another route up and strike directly at the heart of their base.
I
I
did
can
more
taste our
than him
victory
in the
already!
Malika story quest. Punching. Okay.
Okay, let's stop around here. We can use grappling hooks to climb up to the top.
Yes, we can.
Well, would you look at that? You managed to find a gap
Have we
in our
not played my
defenses
Kinnage?
somehow.
Only in that one domain.
But this is just the beginning. So stay on your feet.
As I did
If you can.
same here, only to get
We're
blocked
not
by the invisible
heroes.
wall. Yeah,
Well said. Let's do this.
I'm just gonna say, in a year, people will realize they were just burned down.
Watch out, or you'll get singed. I got it. Cool it down a notch.
Do I know how to play Kinnage? Yes, I do. Don't worry about it.
Still got plenty of bullets left with your names on it.
That's all I've got.
Bow before your king!
Locked up!
Alright, how about we call it a day?
Does that mean we've won?
Told you we'd be unstoppable.
Well, that was pretty exhilarating, even as battles go.
Oh, you can say that again. I was still fighting off cuckoo sword riders halfway up the mountainside when I'd heard you already taken the base. That was well played.
Thanks for covering us. We wouldn't have taken this base the way we did otherwise.
Yeah, the going would have been way tougher if we had fought our way up.
How about the sacred flame crystals? Did anyone manage to get their hands on some?
I found a few shards, but they were only about as big as grain fruit chips. I gave them to the marshals from the Masters of the Nightwind on our way back.
Yes, and they gave them to me.
Granny C. Lolly, are you here to take part in the Bloomflower trials too?
I devised the techniques for the main matches, so of course I would show up. Those marshals handed the sacred flame crystals over as soon as they saw me. I did a
She
quick
defrosted.
tally. At this rate, we should have enough by the event's end.
That's awesome!
Even Svetlana didn't notice anything strange about sacred flame crystals. Am I just overthinking this?
Well, since everything's gone so smoothly, why don't we hit the hot springs tonight?
I'm gonna see the
Oh,
Lumine version
I am
now.
all for it. There's nothing like letting
I've
our
seen
hair down
Ethers
after a
as
hard
well.
day's work. Ooh,
I
and
did
good
this part.
food and drink wouldn't go down badly either.
How about we head over there together? You can all hitch a ride on Turbo Twirly.
Ugh, sorry, but I need to head back to the workshop to finish up some forging commissions first. Let's, meet at the People of the Springs later this evening.
I need to help at the shop anyway, so I'll pick up some snacks there. See you all tonight!
I might be a bit late. If you're all there earlier, feel free to start without me.
Great! Paimon can't wait!
Huh? Sure. In that case, I guess I'll be off too. See you tonight.
Match really is our Mark carry. Hell yeah. I may be spoiled by Starwell, but I feel like WoW exploration isn't as rewarding as I thought it'd be.
Hurry up, guys! You're the last
Oof.
ones left! Come on, I'll take you to get changed. You
Think
remember
WoW
where the
promo
changing
count
rooms
is
are,
mainly
right?
the 100
I'm pretty sure I
combat
showed you
event
last time.
per patch, yeah.
Time sure flies. Oh, sorry. Let's save the reminiscing for later. Let's go!
You get changed in a familiar spot.
Woohoo! Let's get this party started!
This is the life. Hear this, hot spring. I hereby bestow upon you the name of the almighty Dragon Lord. All the fatigue just floats away. If only we could do this every day.
Aren't you gonna join us, Shilonen?
I'm not a huge fan of being in the water. This right here is more my kind of spot.
And last but not least, surf, turf, and perch.
That smells amazing. Oh, hold your horses. There's a time for fun and games, and it's now when there's delicious food already on the table. Oh, wait for Paimon!
They have billion chests, but somehow I feel like I got nothing. I'm getting shit. It's giving some error exploration.
Hey, watch it how.
Oh, Kinnage! I didn't see this one. You see, like, I was too distracted. Okay. Okay.
This is so tasty. Traveler, you gotta try it.
More abs on him, yeah.
Kachina. Tevat to Kachina. I made Saurus crackers. Come have some.
Okay. I'll be right there.
Kinich, you surless! Unhand me! Let me go!
Thanks for sticking around to help me clean up.
No problem at all. We had a blast.
Parties are always extra lively when you guys are here. It was so much fun.
At least nothing has been Inazuma level yet. The
by the
math quiz
way,
for 10 primos.
I couldn't help feeling that there was something on
Yeah.
Kachina's mind during dinner.
Inazuma was a different breed. It's just impossible for him to have this body build. I agree. That one cosplay video that you sent me one time of Kinich doing like a workout. Was it Kinich? Yeah, it was. That's actually how I always seen him. That's how. That's that video. That's always taking the pressure from all these characters. Exactly. I noticed that too. She's been a bit off since the exhibition match ended.
Oh, it's strange. She usually comes to me for advice when something's bothering her. Maybe this something different? Oh, sorry to do this, but could you try asking her?
Of course! We'll ask the next time we're alone with her. If there was something we could do to help, there's no way we'd stand by.
Oh, thanks. That makes me feel a lot better. Anyway, I'll be heading off now too. Just remember, you'll always be welcome to come hang out with me at the People of the Springs.
Bye for now. See you soon.
Wow! Completed the first one. Hell yeah. On to the second. Oh, it's already. Okay. Well, exploration is easy except challenges, but shouldn't be a problem if you have built characters, so there's at least that. Yeah, I do like they have chest clusters. I didn't explore. I don't think I have anything 100% in Vova. I am close to the first area, but the first that ever it was in Vova. But I don't think I'll be exploring anytime soon. I do wanna unlock the new area, so I might start the story on the. I don't know. Maybe even not. I don't know. Maybe it's on there. Maybe I should. It's on the list that we have of the games that I could play stream. Okay, take your time. To be honest, I'm not in a hurry at all. I'm just saying, like, in general.
Oh, here you are, Kachina.
Oh, hey. I had some time on my hands,
she's
so
taking her
I
time,
decided to
alright.
bring Io over to check on Milray and Nyan.
I mean, I do want
Don't worry.
Brand
Everything's gonna be fine.
being built, but it's okay.
Huh? What makes you ask?
Well, you seemed a bit down after the exhibition match, so we're kind of worried about you.
Thanks, Traveler and Paimon. I'm okay, really. I mean, it's hard to explain. I've just been feeling a bit lost. Despite losing the pilgrimage so many times, what kept me going was the belief that someday I'd win and earn a spot in the Night Warden Wars. So when I finally did, I was over the moon. I mean, things didn't exactly go as planned, and you and the others had to rescue me from the Night Kingdom. Still, I achieved my dream. But after the happiness wore off, I felt hollow. I didn't know what to aim for next, or what I should work toward. Then the Bloomflower trials came around, and I could fight alongside everyone again. But when the exhibition match ended, I suddenly realized that everyone had real-life responsibilities to return to. Everyone, that is. Except for me. And that got me thinking, am I the only one who's still like a kid? The only one who's left with so much free time on their hands? Who's never really grown up?
So that's what's been bothering you, huh?
This is an important stage in life too, Kachina.
Huh? You mean, everyone feels like this at some point?
Take your time.
I thought it was just because I hadn't been working hard
Sorry,
enough.
I was already reading. Take your time searching for what it is you want to do.
Oh, I see. Thank you, Traveler.
Huh. If you think about it, this is a good thing. Not knowing what you want means the future's still full of possibilities, right? When Paimon can't decide what she wants for dinner, she gets to imagine all kinds of delicious dishes. But if someone told her, "You're eating this tonight," kinda spoils the anticipation.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
I see. Even you have your moments of wisdom, Paimon.
Hey! Stop underestimating Paimon like that, would ya?
Oh, looks like you guys beat me to it. Is the little guy feeling any better?
Greenicy Lolly! Hello!
Hello. I didn't have much going on at the moment, so I thought I'd check in on our patient.
Milray's been in a deep sleep this whole time. It's just as Aoife said. We'll need to gather all the sacred flame crystals before we can help him.
I imagine you're right. By the way, you haven't run into any trouble lately, have you?
Want me?
When we discussed the sacred flame crystals after the exhibition match ended, everyone else looked happy. But you seem to have something on your mind.
Okay. Ah, so that's what it is about. I was worried that sacred flame crystals might be dangerous. But she think there was something else on my mind? Well, I was worrying about Kachina, she was worrying about me. I should just be honest with her about the rumor. You tested Lolly about the rumor, that sacred flames crystal.
A baseless rumor. But a fearful sounding one all the same. Fear stems from the unknown, so the more cryptic the hearsay, the more panic it spreads.
Wait, are the crystals actually dangerous? Then what about Milray?
Mawika was right. Even if trouble does come our way, she'll handle it. Still, there must be a story behind the Bloomflower trials being stopped. It is said that something happened the last time they were held. Since you're concerned, why don't we look into it? I'm sure we'll still be able to find scrolls from back then over at the Masters of the Nightwind.
Let's go.
Can I come along? I'd like to help.
I don't see why not. Come, let's head over to my place.
Oh, sorry. Accidentally clicked. I'm sorry, Sitlali. It happens. It happens. My hand is on the keyboard. Sometimes I just accidentally click. Anyways. Alright, look at you.
Yep.
I had someone gather up all the woven scrolls from that era. Maybe we'll find some leads we can follow.
There's that many?
Oh, this is gonna take forever.
Come on. Less whining, more reading. If we split them up, we'll finish in no time.
A variety of events are recorded in these scrolls, like moments of frozen history with the power to pull you back into the distant past. I flipped through several of them, but still nothing about the Bloomflower trials. Yet the stories they contain, they're almost unimaginable. War, peace, alliances, betrayals. Seems like in the Natlan of 6 or 7 centuries past, relations between the 6 tribes We're incredibly complex.
Hello there.
And constantly shifting. Thank you so much for the follow. That bitch 0. That's the name. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. We are currently playing this little event story. So, welcome in.
Why have you stopped? Did you notice something strange?
Are there still conflicts between tribes nowadays?
There will always be tensions. But the intensity has changed. Usually the Pyro Archon tries their best to prevent intertribal disputes from escalating. But not every Archon has done that as well as Mawika. Also, given that our Archons live only as long as mortals, the transitional periods can be fraught with challenges.
First time I heard that.
Far fewer conflicts have ended in bloodshed over
Love
the
the
past
room
few
decor.
centuries.
Thank you so much.
Whenever
It's
I
actually
read
a
through
newer
these
thing that
scrolls,
it's in my
I
stream.
too am always
So I
struck by
appreciate
the
it.
thought of how unimaginable our lives would seem to people back then.
Hey, come check this out. This one seems to mention the Bloomflower trials.
Oh? Let me see. A curious coincidence indeed. It seems like the last Bloomflower trials were also held to save the life of an ailing Saurian.
Huh? Was it the same illness as Milrace?
The scroll doesn't say, but it seems likely. Strange. It's very unusual for such records to be so sparse on details. The
I like
scroll
it.
only
Gives a
vaguely alludes
vibe.
to two things. Firstly,
I'm very
that
glad
the
that you like it,
Bloomflower
thank you.
trials were held to save a sick little Saurian. Secondly, that they seem to have failed. And that the chief of the Flower Feather clan had a major falling out with his younger brother. And later on, his brother left the tribe and lived as a recluse. That's all it says.
But that basically tells us nothing! You know, except that the person who weaved this scroll must have been slacking off on the job.
Or maybe something happened that was too sensitive to record. What's the name of the event? Okay. I'm glad that you saw it before I told you. You know, you're welcome, you're welcome. Thank you. Snow.
Sacred flame crystals having the power to beguile human hearts. Is this where that's from?
Huh. Despite combining through the rest of the scrolls, none of your...
Looks like we'll have to approach this from another angle. I'll go take a look through some even older scrolls. Surely the trials were held more than once.
Seeing as that scroll just now mentioned the Flower Feather clan, I think I could go ask Chief Butota.
And what's our next move? Any other leads we can follow?
Come to think of it, that mysterious Kukusar that Milray mentioned might be able to shed the light on this. I have a feeling that certain Kukusar might know a thing or two.
A certain Kukasaur? Who told you that? Oh, Aoife's assistant Kakuku must have told you, right? I heard he sometimes translates for the other Saurians.
Yeah, this might not be the best time to dive into the whole Saurian indwelling mystery. Guess I'll just give Kakuku the credit for now.
Alright then. I'll look into those ancient scrolls, Kachina can head over to the Flower Feather
1.5
clan,
hours to go.
and you two
Yeah,
can
that's a
track
decent
down that
progress.
Kukasaur.
I mean, we're on the second story of
Let's split up
3,
and meet
so
back here
I do
later.
assume that we do have a bit more to progress. But I'm telling you, this is, thank God, I'm just a chill stream today. This is what I needed. Me just playing and listening what they have to talk. Because I cannot.
No time to lose.
Oh, okay. Well, I have to. I jinxed myself. I do have to read. It's true as long as you don't start doing the event games. I don't know if I'll do the event games. Hope you don't mind me asking. How do you pronounce your name? It's really hard. Oh, it's Ritatiri, but you can just call me Rita. It's easier, and it's, well, the name. Ritatiri. And I know it can be a bit tricky for people who just can see my name and it's like getting confused. I understand, so. Oh, okay, thank you. Yes, of course. Nayan, can you tell me any more about that mysterious Kukusauri you mentioned before? Huh? You want to make friends with him too? Yep, that's right. Where can I find him? Tracking him down's no easy task because he's always off somewhere on his own. 1 second he'll pop into front of us, then vanish into the thin air the next. It's actually pretty impressive. One time he took us to the absolutely beautiful place with this really tall stone gate. And there were so many other Kukusauris there. We wouldn't usually trespass on the other Sauron's territory, but since he took us there, it was fine. He said that was his home. Kukusauris and the stone gate. Sounds like it might be near the Flower Feather clan. Let's go check it out. What does he look like? How will I recognize him? He's really easy to spot. If you see one that looks all light and floaty, that's him. Light and floaty. Yep, light and floaty. You'll know who he is the instant you see him. That seems to be only description Nayan can come up with. It's vague, but that'll have to do for now. Oh, and if you do see him, could you say hi from me and Milleray? We're both starting to miss him. He did drop by to see us, but there were too many people around for his liking. Sure thing, leave it to me. Oh, Larissa. Oh my god, it's actually... Oh, we can talk to her?
Feeling hungry?
Oh, we can't.
Just pick these from the orchard.
Just getting ignored.
Go on, have some. Taking care of a patient like you're doing is hard work. Don't wear yourself out with worry, okay?
If you need more, there's plenty more where that came from.
Also, I forgot to mention, I showed my mom Larissa. She didn't like her. I don't know how. I think she was in the room when I was playing. And I showed her and she was like, that skirt's too short. Your mom has the foresight. What do you think of the new characters? I think they're cute. In Natlan? Well, I don't feel like... I don't know. Aoife? I love Aoife. Jensen is very cute. I love the Jensen already from before. I do not vibe with Varesa's outfit, to be honest. But... And a bit of her playstyle, I kinda do not agree with. I mean, you know, like, I didn't wish for her, because I do not enjoy the playstyle, so... But it's... If other people like it, I'm... Their opinion.
So,
I have nothing to say. I don't know. Varesa is meh for me still. Jensen is okay. Yeah. Like, if I so, oh boy, Aoife is amazing. Aoife is wonderful.
They'll never see this coming. We'll catch them totally off guard.
Leave it to us. We'll show them what we're made of.
Mualani, Kinich, what are you doing here?
Oh, Traveler, Paimon, it's you. You nearly scared the life out of me. Just between us, we're discussing our strategy for the next half of the exhibition match.
Yeah, that's fair. I also don't need her on my account. Aoife is so cool though. Yeah.
Those will have to stay a secret.
I'm pretty sad that Aoife is 4-star.
We'll be competing against you this
but
time.
It's okay. I'll try to get him.
What about you guys?
Anyways,
you seem like you're in a hurry. Has something happened?
Versa Kit is fun. For some people at least, but I don't like the plunge attackers that much.
Rare and elusive?
Zhao is enough. Zhao is enough. I did got Zhao recently from the
In that case,
Chronicle banner.
we can help with the search.
So I'm okay.
That
But
description
also
of the
I
location's way too vague.
yeah, what Kevin
The
kind of
scenery
said.
around here is all pretty much
I'm
the same.
obsessed with Zhao.
Without anyone to help
Aw.
out, it'll take you forever.
Yeah,
What
are you
does the
Zhao
Kukusaur
main?
look like?
That's like, I don't know, who's your main? Probably Zhao? Even Zhao is pushing it, and you can see with how I'm benching him, yeah. I am, I'll have to go back to grinding for his artifacts since the new set is out, so he might be... I don't know if I'll be using him frequently, but he was used... Was he? In the theater? I did use him in theater, so... Light and floaty.
Nothing more
No, not my
specific
main.
than
I'm
that.
Bennett main, actually. Oh my god! That's a rare moment. I don't know a lot of Bennett mains. I don't know anyone. So... You are the rare one. It's good to meet you. I keep forgetting you have Zhao now. He's usable in the theater, yes. I mean, yeah. He's usable and I think I use him in this one. I just really like Zhao. I understand. I am child main, but I really like Diluc. I know a lot of people don't like him, and I'm okay with it. I don't mind. I love Diluc and Albedo. Albedo. Apparently we'll know who he is in the instance we see him.
Alright, well in that case, let's split up.
I love the vague explanation even to them.
I'll check the higher ground and see if anyone
We are
over at the
looking
Flower
for
Feather
something
Clan has any ideas.
Small, light,
follow the
and
river
floaty,
then.
but that's all.
Sounds like it's my time to shine. As Kanichi will tell you, I'm a born hunter with the eyes of a hawk.
I haven't got anywhere else to be either. I'll take a stroll nearby and see if I can spot anything.
Awesome. Thanks, everyone.
Don't mention it. Anyway, we'd better get going. Catch you in a bit.
I really want child. I don't have him yet. Been... Oh. To start... You can... Oh. The thing is, this is not currently my account, because... I started this story quest on my account accidentally, and already, you know, I wanted to stream it, so I borrowed this Snow in the chat account. But I do have C6
I wonder
child.
what the rest of the Harbingers are up to.
Wait. I think you can... This is me. I do have my child. This is my child. Chronicle banner. Because I've been skipping a lot of banners. And, well,
Scheming on an ever grander
the
scale,
Chronicle
no doubt.
one came around. He was on it, and I decided to C6 him. I'm not a whale. I'm not a whale. It's just like I saved up a lot. And I already had him on C2. So, that's crazy. Yeah. I know. But I was like, you know what? I don't know when will he ever rerun at this point. So, and I was doing the thing every rerun. I would do one constellation. But, you know, I went all in. I love the clarification. I have to do it. I think, like, when people see C6, they assume that I'm a whale. Which I'm not. I do have Welkin, but I don't. I've been wishing for him for 4 years. Oh my god. As a child main, I am granting you all the luck for his next banner whenever he's up again. I hope you get him finally. I am playing the whale account. That's Snow. Snow is a whale, but me myself, I am not a whale. I would never. Yeah, absolutely. Greetings, fellow Saurians. I'll have to read again. Hello there. How can we help? I was just wondering, have you met Kukusawa around here, who you describe as light and floaty? Oh, you're talking about that kid, are ya? Huh? Are light and floaty really such a distinct traits? This Kukusawa seems to have instantly understood who I meant. He sometimes shows up around here, but he's always sneaking about, trying not to be seen. He's often perched up on a cliff, just glazing out of his lonesome daydreaming about who knows what. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw him following a human around a couple of days back. Huh. Well, that's not something you see every day. He usually won't go anywhere near them. But there is any way to get a hold of him? I'd forget if I were you. That kid comes and goes like a shadow. Come join us for some fruit instead. Haha. Come try this one. Sweet as sweet can be. Okay, thanks. Doesn't seem like a very fruitful lead. Guess I'll be better wait. I cannot believe we dropped the joke. Guess I better wait and see if Molan and Kinich have any better luck. You're such a vibe. How often do you stream? Good question. I haven't streamed. This is my first stream of this week. I did stream yesterday in my Discord, but I was pretty busy these days. But I usually, my current schedule, it always changes. My current, I'm trying to keep up Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If I don't do some of the days, I sometimes try to catch up during the weekends.
If we didn't keep moving, we'd freeze
like
to
Saturday
death.
or Sunday.
Literally.
So it's like those times. But it switches out because I do have archery in other days, like Tuesday, Thursday, and now I have on Saturday. But when it's summertime, I think that's gonna switch. So my schedule might switch, but we'll see yet. Not, you know. Okay, nice. I'll drop by sometimes then. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm currently streaming Genshin, but I do try to do some other games. I'm trying to be variety streamer.
Anything on your end?
We do
Kinich?
co-op sometimes. We did before, but we'll have to one day. But yeah, in Discord I always announce whenever I'm streaming or not. So you can, if you have Discord, you can join. No pressure though. It's just like there is the most of the times where I'm like, guys, today, or guys, not today.
Nope.
Me neither. Kukasaurs all look so similar.
I'll definitely join.
They all look
Thank
light
you.
and floaty to me. I mean, what could possibly be lighter and floatier than a pair of wings?
I didn't find anything either. How about you guys?
No one found floaty guy.
Sorry, Traveler and Paimon. We couldn't find that Kukasaur you're after. Are you in a hurry to find him? If you need a hand, I can come back and join the search again tomorrow.
Maybe he really is hiding from us.
Okay, well, if you need any help, don't hesitate to reach out. That's what friends are for, after all.
I've told my friends over at the Flower Feather Clan to keep an eye out. If they see anything, they'll let you know. So, what's your next move?
I think we'll head back to the Masters of the Night Wind.
Alright, I'll update them.
Come to think of it, Auroron could probably rig up a few traps and snag him that way.
It's not like Auroran's traps can catch just anything, you know.
You never know. Might as well ask him if you get the chance. Anyway, we'll be heading back now. Best of luck!
Okay then, see you later! And thanks for your help!
Okay. I don't know which teleport point. Oh, it's down, okay. But I could. And go on with the other teleport point.
Yeah.
Let me think.
Kachina, Seat Lolly, what's up?
We haven't managed to find anything. No one seems to know what actually happened back then.
Any luck with your mysterious Kukasaur?
Nope, not yet.
In that case, I'd suggest we set this aside for now. It would be great if we could get to the bottom of this, but not every historical mystery can be unraveled. We must also learn to live with the unknown. Just remember, as long as we stick together, no challenge will ever be too great.
Yeah, I'm sure everything will work out. Still, after all this investigating, it feels a bit disappointing to come up empty-handed.
Finally, dudes. Found you.
Aoife.
Aoife? What brings you here?
Kenichi mentioned you were on the lookout for a Kukasaur. Just so happens a strange Kukasaur has been following me the past few days.
Strange Kukasaur, you say?
No clue why, but this dude's been on my tail ever since I got back from the Children of Echoes. Not gonna lie to you, bro, it's kinda freaky. His footsteps are totally silent, and after dark, all you can see is a silhouette. So I didn't even realize he was there until Kakuku suddenly flipped out last night when he went for a drink. His squawking woke me up, and that's when I finally spotted a shadowy shape outside the window.
That sounds terrifying.
I could tell it was a little Kukasaur from the shape. After observing him more closely, I figured out that
Rather
he'd been
than
following me
pulling
the whole
Wuba for like
time,
5
but that
hours
he'd
to
just been
get
too
the
quiet
old
to
man.
notice. Not sure if
I'm
that's
so
the dude
sorry,
you're
Kevin.
looking for. If so, you're more than welcome to get him off
Wait,
my
but
back.
you're
The sooner the
you're
better.
trying to get.
Wait a second. Does that mean...
I forgot her name. You're trying for woman. For the Booba woman. Wait, who else is on the banner? Cantirella. Cantirella, yeah. I mean, I'm both trying and not. I see.
Yep, dude's probably hiding right behind that tree.
I'm sorry that you didn't get her.
Do you think we should send someone over to take a look?
It's okay. I've got this.
Like, I'm okay if I get her, okay if I don't. Yeah. That's understandable.
What the? How is that even? Guys, get over here, quick! There's nothing scary about this. It's just,
Wait, surely that's not...
He's just like Ao's grandparents. Serene ghost. Oh. No wonder Nyan described him as a light and floaty. He really is instantly recognizable. Not like any Kukusara I've ever seen. You got Diluc! Diluc will love it, exactly. This must be Milray's mystery friend then. The one spreading the rumors about Sacred Flames crystal? Beguiling human hearts.
Wait, shouldn't he have returned to the ley lines?
No.
Haven't they been fixed?
Beguiling? Oh, I already forgot. Wait.
there are
I have a
many
Google
possible
translator.
reasons, but right now it
Beguile.
seems that our priority is.
Not
So
beguile.
why have you been tailing
I
me, bro?
said it again
If
my
it's
way.
treatment you want, can't do much for you, man. Sorry.
Wow.
He ran off.
Oh my god, that little guy is so cute. Yeah.
Do you think he wants us to follow him? Oh, if only we had a Kukathosaurus on hand.
Hey, that's a good point. Where is Kakuku today?
He was so spooked last night that he rattled through every single word he's ever learned and then fainted. He was still out cold when I left.
Wow.
All right, enough chit chat. Let's just follow him. It looks like he wants to take us somewhere.
Alright. You follow the little Kukusara spirit, who lies you much further away than you expected. Okay.
Looks like he's finally stopped.
Why have you brought us here?
So, is there something buried here, or what? You want us to dig it up?
After some energetic digging, you underneath an old. Oh, you did. Okay.
These are woven scrolls, yes. Albeit very crudely made and heavily time-worn as a result. Still, they're just about legible. They seem to document the very last Bloomflower trials that took place centuries ago? But why would these be here? Come, let's read them together. These might just contain the answers we've been searching for this whole time.
Okay, this is the part I didn't follow.
So,
that I
have you figured out a way to save him?
Indeed, I have. As far as I can tell, we need ocean zephyrs and sacred flame crystals. That's about it.
That's great news. Don't worry, little guy. You'll be better in no time.
Well, it's not every day that the chief himself drops by to check in on your Saurian buddy. Not so busy these days, huh?
You know I'd come even if I was. You're my brother, man. I heard you've been beside yourself since Antu fell ill, so I was worried about you.
I mean, Antu means the world to me. I promised to stay by his side until the day he's fully grown, ready to spread his wings and soar freely through the skies. I mean, with him around, I've never felt lonely traveling through Natlan. Sometimes he's happy, and other times he's sad. Sometimes he has tantrums, but then he'll curl up beside me when I'm down. And right now, he needs me more than ever. I'll draw upon everything I've ever learned to help him get through this.
I salute your courage and wisdom, brother. But these sacred flame crystals you mentioned,
Posture check? Oh,
are you
thank you,
sure
Geek.
they'll do the job?
Well, I've studied the essence of the sacred flame and read various related scrolls. Sacred flame crystals are born from intertribal conflict. Back when the tribes were somewhat united, they would occasionally hold bloomflower trials in order to obtain them.
Seems like I've still got lots to learn, despite being chief. So, how can we use them? Is it really worth holding a whole competition just to get our hands on some?
Research on sacred flame crystals has been patchy to say the least, so there's never been a definitive conclusion. What we know for sure is that they can be used to treat certain chronic phlogiston-related illnesses. Others also say that they can be used to enhance a warrior's strength. There's something.
Enhance a warrior's strength?
It's speculative at best. We need to analyze an actual specimen to know for sure. As far as I'm concerned, as long as they can be used to cure Antu's illness, that's enough. Nothing else matters.
So you asked the chiefs of all the tribes to send people to take part in a scaled-down version of the Bloomflower trials? Remarkable that they agreed, given it wasn't so long ago that we were at each other's throats. Tensions are running high right now. If I were you, I wouldn't have had the courage to even ask.
I know, but I had no other choice. Fortunately, I've treated patients from every tribe, so the chiefs agreed as a way of returning the favor. With all this ongoing strife, it's been a long time since we've worked together on anything. This might be a good chance for reconciliation. Fighting side by side for a common cause, that's the way Natlan was always meant to be.
Let's hope so. By the way, what's with all this baggage? Heading out on a long journey or something?
I'm heading out to search for ocean zephyrs. In the meantime, I'll leave the trials in your capable hands. Just please make sure it all goes smoothly.
Come on, that goes without saying. Rest assured, I'm your brother after all.
Thank you. And Antu, be good when I'm gone, okay? Once I return with the ingredients, you'll be back on your feet and running around in no time.
Himara! How could you stoop so low, ambushing us on the field like that?
Ambushing?
You've no one but yourself to blame for underestimating us. So what's all this fuss about?
Even if that was remotely true, your guys went way over the line. 7 of our warriors were so badly injured that they're still out cold as we speak. The Flower Feather clan must compensate us for our losses. Hand over the sacred flame crystals.
And what, we'll hand them over after all that? Just because you waggled some fingers and said some angry words?
Didn't you claim that we're holding these trials to save a sick Saurian? Take what's necessary for the treatment, then return us the rest.
Say something, Amara. We're not leaving until you give us some answers.
If the other elders were here, they wouldn't waste their time on such puerile questions. If anything, I just wish we'd managed to collect more crystals. There are always people who think they're so clever. So many contestants were just pocketing the ones they got in the trials. I'll bet your chiefs all have sweet little personal stashes too, huh? Everyone was in a frenzy, snatching the crystals up wherever and whenever they could. We're hardly the only winners. I wouldn't even call us the biggest ones.
You what?
I get it now. Snatching the spoils while using the Bloomflower trials to weaken the other tribes. You planned this all along. Ugh, that Nampol. Can't believe I trusted him.
The children of Echoes will not forget this. Let's go!
Oh, he said bye.
Brother,
Negative energy.
where's Antu?
Oh, you're back. Come, sit down. I'll explain everything.
Look, no need for that. I only came back to ask. Are the rumors true?
Rumors? What rumors?
That the Bloomflower trials spiraled into an all-out bloodbath, sparking a heated dispute among the chiefs. And that no one was bothered in the slightest about Antu. By the time anyone noticed, he was already gone. How could you lie to me, Amara? You promised you'd make sure the Bloomflower trials went smoothly. Why would you resort to such underhanded tactics?
You think I had a choice? As soon as one person broke the rules, the whole thing became a free-for-all. Playing by the rules gets you nowhere in this world. If I hadn't taken things into my own hands, another tribe would have just swooped in and seized the winnings for themselves. These sacred flame crystals, they have limitless potential. I, for one, wouldn't miss a chance to strengthen our tribe.
I won't debate ethics with you. Where are the sacred flame crystals? Give me some. I'm going to search for Antu.
I've put them all into our research.
You did what?
I did set some aside for Antu in the beginning, but he ran off, didn't he? So there was no longer any need. He's your companion, yes, but the life of a single Saurian is nothing compared to the future of our tribe.
Wow.
Hear, hear. You've certainly proven yourself a worthy chief, Imara. Your name will no doubt be etched into the hearts of the Flower Feather clan for generations to come. Just remember this. No excuses can hide the harm your greed has inflicted. All the hope and trust that that little guy placed in you, placed in me, you'll never know what that feels like.
Wait, Nampol! Where are you going?
Antu! Antu! Antu, it's me! Please, answer me! Antu, are you okay? Oh, look at you out here all on your own. I'm so sorry, Antu. This is all my fault. I'll think of another way. After that, I left the Flower Feather clan and lived here on this hill with Antu. He was running out of time. I took him from tribe to tribe, begging them to spare some sacred flame crystals, our last hope. But no one believed me anymore. I begged them again and again, enduring sneers, insults, even beatings. Until finally, Antu's time came. In those last few days, he seemed consumed by an overwhelming sorrow. And then I realized it wasn't just the sickness weighing him down, no. Remorse filled his gaze. I remember once, over at the Children of Echoes, someone approached us with a sacred flame crystal, flaunting it before quickly putting it away.
Ah, this is what you're after, is it? Dream on. Go beg your brother for some. How many did he snatch up for himself? He's the one who put you up to this whole I'm a victim charade, wasn't he? I don't buy it. What are you? You little vulture!
Yeah. Oh, welcome
for some
back
reason, Antu harbored a deep and intense hatred for the sacred flame crystals. Whenever he saw one, he would muster up every last ounce of his dwindling strength in trying to destroy it. It wasn't until years after Antu's death that I finally guessed at the truth. He must have witnessed people fighting over the crystals without comprehending why. Unable to fathom how those once cheerful humans had turned from best of friends to worst of enemies, he concluded that they must have been corrupted by the sacred flame crystals themselves. In Antu's eyes, the only reason they'd started collecting sacred flame crystals in the first place had been to save his life. If I hadn't been there, none of this would have ever happened. He carried this guilt with him until the very end. I too shall be bound by guilt for the rest of my days. If only I had taken part in the trials myself. If only I'd seen the greed in Amara's eyes, or even came back just a little bit sooner. But the past cannot be undone. I have immersed myself in the study of medicine and spent my life healing all kinds of Saurians. I buried Antu here on this hill, where I too one day shall rest. Before my own time comes, I have recorded all of this on these crudely woven scrolls in the belief that the truth should not lie buried. May those who come long after us learn from our errors, lest they repeat them. May the Natlan of their day be united as one, free once and for all from bloodshed and strife.
Damn.
Medicine born of guilt.
So the non-pole from the scrolls was Aoife's ancestor? And that little Cuckoosaur spirit was once his Saurian companion?
Seems so. That's why he's been following you
1 hour
around,
left?
Aoife.
No.
Even though he doesn't like appearing in
We're
front of
still in
anyone
the second
else,
story, so I did assume.
he senses something familiar in you. No wonder there weren't any records of the last Bloomflower trials. If anything corrupts the human heart, it's greed. And who'd want to immortalize the memory of a scandal by which all 6 tribes were tainted? The bitter irony is that the sacred flame crystals turned out to be nowhere near as miraculous as they'd believed. All that scheming, after what proved to be nothing more than a hollow fantasy.
Hey, where's that little Cuckoosaur going?
Look, over there! Do you think he's sad? Or maybe he's lost in his memories?
I'll go hang out with him for a bit.
Thanks. I might need a breather over here. I regret lingering for centuries, unfolding like this before my eyes. Can't believe I'm just now hearing my ancestor's story. Now I know why we became vets too. I gotta think this through. What should I do? What can I even do?
Oh, the spirit of the Kusur Chikantu stands quietly on the hillside. Okay. As he was in life, we might be thinking. Antu. Aren't you the blonde golf from just now? Wait, is this your real form? You can turn yourself into a human? That's amazing. Can you teach me how to do it? I want to talk to humans, but they don't like me. Do you still remember what happened back then? Only bits and pieces. I remember being in a lot of pain. I remember how worried my good friend Numpole was. Afterwards, the pain stopped and my body felt so light, but I couldn't find him anymore. I hid and searched. I searched without end. My body kept getting colder and colder, like I was freezing to death. Luckily, I found a nice cozy cave where I huddled up and slept for ages. When I woke back up again, the world seemed completely different. A cave. Yeah, and there were all the strange patterns on the wall. Some of them even looked a bit like me. Could he mean the remnants of the secret source? That's the closest place to the Night Kingdom. Maybe his soul hasn't faded away yet because he was hibernating there. When I came out of the cave, I saw those evil monsters had returned, so I went to help. That's how I met Milray and Nayan. The three of us had them running in the circus. Once I showed my friends the way, those monsters didn't stand a chance of catching them. Eventually those monsters all disappeared, and then I faintly heard the sound of Nampo's voice calling out for me to come to him. The monsters disappeared. This must have been after the final battle against the Abyss. The ley lines had been restored, so at this point he could have returned to the Night Kingdom. But you didn't go to him? I wanted to, but Milray came down with the same illness I had, and I was so worried about him. Nampol said that sacred flame crystals were required for the cure, but those crystals are evil. As soon as they got their hands on them, even the closest of the friends would get into the most vicious arguments. Everyone started acting so strangely, like they all been bewitched. So you think it was all caused by the sacred flame crystals? What else could it have been? They were all such good friends before, and they used to care about me too. It's all because of those evil crystals. I wish I could cast every last one of them into a volcano. But we need them to cure Milray. What should we do? Just as Nampol concluded in his scroll, Antu misunderstood the real cause of the strife. It wasn't the power of sacred flame crystals to bewitch human hearts, but rather human greed and scheming. But what can we do now that for this poor little creature? Should I tell him the truth? From his standpoint, would knowing the truth even make any difference? What's wrong, Big Sis? You seem a bit down. Let's head back to where the others are. Antu's eyes are full of such heartfelt concern. I don't know what to tell him. The times have changed, and so have the people. He's the only one still trapped in the past. Oh.
No time to lose.
Never thought I'd have the chance to meet my ancestor Saurian companion. It's a pretty cool feeling. Wouldn't you say so, bro?
Can he understand what you're saying?
Kinda. I can pick up on Antu's vibes, just like he catches ours, but that's pretty much it. That's just how it is with Saurian companions. You have to spend a lot of time together to develop an intuitive bond. If my ancestor were here, I'm sure they'd vibe way easier.
In other words, he wouldn't understand even if we discussed everything that went on back then in front of him, right? I'm not even sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I think it's probably better if he doesn't understand. I know that running from your problems isn't the way to solve them, and that we should face up to the challenges in our lives. But even if we told him the truth, wouldn't it only distress him more than he already is?
That's right. The people responsible, the ones who should have apologized to him, are no longer around. All the truth would do is tear open old wounds and sadden him all over again.
Isn't there anything we could do to help him forget his sorrow and find hope once more?
Just like Nampol, I've spent a lot of time studying Saurian psychology. They can be a bit slow sometimes, but they're razor sharp at others. They don't get complex human language, but they get a lot just from reading our eyes. In short, young Saurians are just like children. On one hand, they rely on their human companions. On the other, they really want to prove their worth. Helping people makes them happy, and feeling like a burden makes them sad. So, the best move isn't to get stuck on the truth of what happens, but to help make his current wishes come true.
His wishes?
For example, Antu, you decided to stay here because of Milray and Nyan, right? You're a smart kid. Sacred flame crystals are bad, bad things that cause endless arguments among good friends. But now, after hundreds of years, we finally found a way to beat them. Will you join forces with us to cleanse the evil inside them so we can save your buddy together?
Interesting approach. You want to turn a lie into the truth, huh?
Never mind what you're trying to do. Can we even be sure he understood you?
Actually, I didn't really understand either. Is there really some kind of evil power inside the sacred flame crystals?
Oh, dear child. Come. Let Granny explain it to you.
The group has a quick strategy huddle.
Oh, I get it now. Okay, I'll do my best.
Not so fast. Hate to break it to you, but the three of us can't make this happen. Let's meet up at the stadium in 2 days. We'll spread the word and see who's willing to play along. As for making Antu understand, Kakuku can help out. They'll have an easier time communicating.
Okay. This is where I stopped, I think, the last time. In my... I think. 2 days. Yeah. So I did until that part. But I didn't follow. Well, they're doing... Yeah, I'm doing good progress, yeah. But I wasn't following it when I was on my own account. The last part is really good. I love the story so far, yes. And I'm excited for the last part. It's really good. It was a bit sad. But it's really nice. Well, very well written too. I enjoy Aoife's presence, so I think that's the bonus in all of it.
No time to lose.
Aoife beloved, yeah. The first Natlan thing I genuinely enjoy from the start to finish, yeah. I'm, like, you can tell I'm not doing a lot of commentary. I'm basically just kind of enjoying the story and everything. It's just, I don't know. It's quick-paced, but also, you know, slow-paced. I don't know how to explain it. It's not even the permanent content. Yeah, that's why I wanted to do it from the beginning to finish and have it as a VOD on YouTube. Enjoy the story. Thank you. Okay, the last part.
So sleepy.
Didn't sleep well?
Yeah, I blame Kachina. Being all mysterious about some gathering to discuss something important. I was so curious I couldn't stop tossing and turning the whole night. Also, how come it's so quiet today? You didn't lock a How up, did you?
When I tried to wake him up this morning, his response was, "Leave me be, minion. Darest thou disturb the almighty Dragon Lord in our slumber?" I figured it'd be for the best that he's not here anyway, so I didn't bother calling him again.
Good thing you didn't tell him about our gathering. We could do without his gate crashing for sure.
Not late, am I?
Nope, you're right on time. So, Aoife, now that everyone's here, shall we begin?
Actually, today we have a big favor we'd like to ask of all of you.
What's up? Why so serious all of a sudden?
It's a long story. One that begins with a mysterious friend of Milray's.
If I relates retells maybe, I don't know. After hearing tragic tale, okay.
Bloodshed between the tribes.
No, I could never
That
read
seems
that
almost
fast.
unthinkable today, but it was an everyday occurrence in that era. Even working together on something was impossible. That's just too awful.
First time meeting Varessa, a warrior from Ocean? Varessa runs, okay.
There have always been disputes, but once they escalated into fully fledged clashes between tribes, even a peacemaker would have been powerless to mediate.
And that little Kukusor Antu believed that the sacred flame crystals harbored some kind of evil power that lay at the root of these intertribal conflicts, and that led to all the later misunderstandings. At this point, it would be nigh impossible to explain the truth to him. Granny's right. It would only make him suffer
I've been so
all
shocked
over
by
again.
how much Varessa was missing from the quest.
That said,
yeah, she was.
Antu will
This is the
naturally
first
sense
time
that something's off
genuinely
once
meeting
you've
her.
collected enough sacred flame crystals and
Which
cure
is okay.
Milray, won't he? He'll see that no one has been corrupted.
I do
and
not
that
know
all
a
is
lot
as it
about
should
her
be.
either, so I
At
cannot
that point,
put
he
a
would
lot of
realize the
judge
truth of what happened in the
towards
past,
her,
even as young as he is.
a judgment.
Exactly. That's why we
Like
came
I
up
do
with a
not
plan.
mind, but also
When the second half of the
I
tournament
don't see her
wraps
even
up,
being
we'll
involved
have
that much
enough
in this
sacred
part.
flame crystals. That's when I want everyone to act like the crystals have messed with us and start arguing.
Ooh, acting! That sounds fun! Then what?
Then, we'll bring Antu over and cast a spell of unity to cleanse all the bad vibes within the sacred flame crystals and bring everyone back to their senses. Of course, neither the evil power or the magic are real, but
Hello,
we've got to make the
welcome in.
little
Hi.
dude think he's done something awesome.
Zalazar, the Dragonborn.
Yeah,
Welcome
I get
in.
where you're going with this. The best way to make up for regrets is to do what you failed to do before. We'll recreate that scene from his past, only this time, he'll get the chance to rewrite the future. So, how exactly are we going to do this? Is there anything we can look to?
Once, when I was reading a foreign book, I came across something called an interactive play designed specifically for kids. The story usually features a showdown between a hero and a villain, with twists and turns throughout. Just as things reach a climax, the hero will pretend to be losing and ask for the children's help. Then the children all raise their hands, lending their power to the hero and helping them defeat the villain. For the adults watching, it's just a performance, but the children will walk away feeling happy for days to come. At that age, happiness doesn't come from material rewards, but from a heart that believes.
Oh, true. I can totally relate. When I helped out at my parents' shop as a kid, they would always intentionally leave me some simple tasks, like dusting down the shelves or making sure the merchandise was arranged neatly. Then they'd shower me with praise when I was finished, saying stuff like, "Good job, Mualani, you're a genius." And the funny thing is, it always made me super happy.
Spot on. That's exactly it. We want to make Antu feel the same way a kid who just helped a hero would. Lessen his regret and pain before he moves on. Besides, Milray already heard the rumors about the sacred flame crystals from him. If we don't dispel the curse right in front of him, he might refuse to take the medicine. But we can't pull off a show like that with just us. That's why
How's
I'm
everyone
asking for your
doing?
help.
I'm doing pretty well. Just currently
We'll probably need
playing
about
this story,
5 more
the event
people.
story, and I'm really enjoying it.
I
so it's-
mean, there are 5 more
I'm
spots up for
doing well.
grabs.
How are you doing?
First come, first served.
You have my board. I'm probably the best at arguing here, don't you think? We get some pretty rude customers in our shop, and I've had to develop quite a few communication skills to deal with them.
You have my... cabbages? I can help prepare some props and special effects, like smoke to mimic the evil power, and bright lights for the spell of unity.
And my flame strider.
Yes, my weekend.
Oh, you're joining too, Archon?
It really resonated with me when
Doing good,
Lolly
just got
mentioned
to
the clash between
R40
heroes
just a few
and
minutes
villains.
ago. Let's go.
And unlike
That's
the
like a nice
heroes in those
progress.
plays, I've borrowed strength from all of you in the real world. And we've overcome powerful foes together as a result. I think I'll do justice to the role.
Well, if Mawika's on board, then you have my hammer. I'm really interested in the part where we pretend to argue.
Let's see. We've got our actors and the stage is set. Now we need a director, a dude to run the show.
Why are you all looking at me?
Consider it our vote of confidence, Kanich.
Fine. Then you have my grappling hook. I happen to have some time.
So, that's everyone then. In that case, Varessa and I will take care of the cleanup.
Sorry, guys. I'd love to sign up, but I already promised to help transport the wounded.
As for me, if I see you all arguing, I wouldn't be able to resist stepping in.
And I'm just really bad at acting. I'd be so stiff, the game would be up before we even got started. I'll stay and help the Saurians search for ocean zephyrs. Once they've brought enough back, I'll join you as soon as I can. As our Archon herself often says, we all have our own part to play, right?
That's right. All right. Once the second half of the exhibition match is over, we'll split into 2 teams and play our respective parts.
Great! Let's make the second half an even more exciting fight. That way, we'll be able to collect more sacred flame crystals to help cure Milray. I've even come up with a secret strategy that's sure to catch you all off guard.
After centuries, we're holding the Bloomflower trials once more. I hope that this time we can bring them to a close free from regret. Are you all confident that we can do this?
Yeah!
Then let's get this show on the road.
Okay. I just recently got back into Genshin and been playing for a bit for the last few days. Still not sure what I'm doing, but I'm getting the hang of it. Hey, that's the most important, to be honest. Like, if you are enjoying, you will learn
looks
on
like
your journey
here.
every day.
Strategy meeting.
But
Ugh,
I'm glad that
why do
you're
they keep
getting a
picking
hang of it.
battlefields covered in
It's pretty
mountains
nice.
that need climbing?
Every time learning in the game is half the fun. Exactly, exactly. But you can fly, Paimon.
If you're worried about getting tired, I can just fly you straight to the top. Launching a surprise attack on their base would also be a good tactic.
I'll use smoke to sow confusion amongst their ranks. Then you guys can just charge in and beat the living daylights out of them.
It'll be over as soon as it began.
These two are in even more of a rush than Paimon is.
Let's all just calm down for a moment. We don't even know what their formation will be like. Besides, if we don't deal with nearby opponents first, our main base could be at risk.
So instead, he wins the race.
But the area nearby is full of rocks. Looks like they're trying to block our path.
That's nothing. Let's just charge straight through. Come on, time for a warm-up.
Oh.
Stronger!
Whoa, you actually managed to smash all the rocks!
Oh, she can actually do it!
That loosened me up.
Crazy.
I'll stop you in your tracks!
Don't mind if I do!
Oh, I don't know.
Let's move!
Actually, my first time using Genshin.
Farewell.
That was quick. Don't worry, everyone. We can
Oh,
do
got
it.
the achievement.
Open fire!
Forget it!
Open fire!
Thank God. I wouldn't know how to go back down with... Oh my God. My main teams now C2 Gaming, Geo Travel, Oron, and Barbara Noel. I swap between them a lot. That's nice. I mean, you just use whoever you feel comfortable, to be honest. When you're still early in the Genshin, The team is like, you don't need to focus too much on the team, I would say.
Excellent! We've secured the Children of Echo's base. Time to head up the mountain.
All tuckered out. Let me give you a hand.
Granny to the rescue! Now that's what Paimon calls some serious backup.
Granny's not here to check if I've been slacking, is she?
Coach will take it from here. Quick as a flash.
Wait, attack people. Oh, I thought I can. Oh, how do I? Oh no, please. Leave me alone. I don't wanna. I don't. How do I break it? I thought I can. Oh, there we go.
Perfect.
Like, I have Sitlali too now. I just. Holy. That's okay. That's not what I was what I was aiming for, but that's good. No. No. I don't know how to play these.
Find a way to hold them off. Show me your moves.
Papa, get him! Shoot!
Time to say hello.
Time! Let's move! Full speed ahead!
Full speed ahead.
Knock him down.
Door's over.
Nice, another one in the bag.
Something's wrong. There are far fewer people in their base than expected.
And Mualani hasn't put in an appearance yet either.
Uh-oh, not good. The people of the Springs took back the base we just captured. And even worse, they're sending troops to attack our main base.
Huh. That girl has some moves. I'll give her that.
Looks like we'll have to split our forces to hold off their counterattack.
Don't worry. I'll handle Mualani. She still owes me for wrecking my front door. You just focus on moving forward.
You're a lifesaver, Granny Seatlali. We can rest easy knowing you're here covering the rear.
Thanks, Granny. We've got this.
So funny how she just she just flew away. You created a special story mode, you cannot complete it. Okay. I was trying to put the map, but yeah.
Let's fly. How is this not over yet? How many people do they have in reserve?
Splitting their forces.
Oh god.
Looks like the scions of the Canopy's base is on the other side of that cliff.
Oh god.
Ooh, does that mean it's finally time for the big showdown?
That cliff top's very high up. Whatever you do while you're flying over, don't look down.
Okay. Barely. Holy. Okay. Oh, hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate.
I knew that wouldn't stop you. Let's have our weapons do the talking.
Short and sweet. I love that for him.
Go! You're free now! Free!
On my mark! Stronger!
Hold on to your hats.
Take me up!
This isn't over yet.
Bullseye!
I will. Stand down.
Open fire!
The fight is done. Sound the retreat.
The fruits of victory taste almost as sweet as ones I've grown myself. At least I won't be in for one of Granny's scoldings.
Well, that explains why you were so fired up today.
Auroron! Since when has your granny ever gone around scolding people like some sort of scary monster, huh? Huh?
Anyway, good workout, huh?
You can say that again. It's not every day you get to enjoy the thrill of battle.
You youngsters sure love a good brawl, huh? Once this is all over, I think I'll need a few days at home to lie down and recover.
Thanks, Granny. Without your support, who knows what might have happened.
I'll have you know that Mualani didn't pull any punches during our little skirmish just now. Next time she shows up at my place asking for a favor, I'm giving her a proper talking to.
Shows that everyone really was giving it their all. Anyway, after all that, surely we've collected enough sacred flame crystals now.
We have indeed. Let's gather them up and head back. Next up, time for our little play. Aoife, this should be enough, right?
Yeah, plenty. Maybe more than we can even use.
Oh, that's great news. Just goes to show how fired up everyone was. Let's set the remainder aside in case of emergency. Next up, the main event. When do we start?
Just a sec. Before we roll the cameras, let's break it all down one more time. Shortly, you'll all take the sacred flame crystals and place them in front of Milray and Nyan. Then, once Kanich gives the signal, Auroron will do his thing, and the crystals will start giving off a black mist. That'll be the cue to start fighting. Once things get real heated,
look like
we'll bring on
2018
to him and
Gacha
have him
Online
cast a
post,
spell of unity.
Yeah, but I love his personality.
Auroron will clear his black mist, and then we all go back to chilling with each other. Any questions?
Relax. I've played it all through in my head many times now.
Great. Then let's do this.
Like, he does look like the character he would be in the edits of the Angel of the Shotgun Nightcore song, but his personality bought me the most.
Oh, finally! We've got all the sacred flame crystals we need. Don't worry, little guy. You'll be better in no time.
It's just like Aoife said. He looks very reluctant to go through with this.
As long as he sees us dispel the curse with his own eyes, we'll be all right. Let's proceed.
Hey, Mualani. That's weird. I feel a bit dizzy.
Special effects team, get in position.
On the case.
Now, time to get squabbling. As agreed, we'll start with Mualani.
You've got this, Mualani. Leave it to me.
Thumbs up.
Now, listen up, Kachina. I'm gonna give you a piece of my mind. You hear me? I'd never have thought you'd do something so terrible, Kachina. Why, I'm positively furious.
What did I do again?
That is a good question. Let me think about that.
I thought you said you were a natural at this.
I am, but I'm struggling to come up with a reason to argue. How am I supposed to tap into old talents when I'm drawing blanks here?
Aww. But I think no one will believe me. You're in
This
too
goes
deep,
on much
yeah.
longer, even the little Saurians will realize something's off. Don't get caught up on the reasons for an argument. Just start by setting the atmosphere for one.
Don't panic. I'm thinking. Oh, I know. How about this? Kachina! You stand accused of the heinous crime of eating my very last Saurus cracker!
Huh?
When we went out for a picnic last night, you ate the last Saurus cracker! How could you have done such an abominable thing? I was saving that for the end!
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, so? You ate way more than I did!
No. You
Clock the
just
child.
don't get
Well,
it.
she's being, yeah, she's
The
bad
ones
at
we
being mad.
eat in the middle don't matter. The last one's always the tastiest.
Good. He's starting to buy it. Time to turn up the heat.
Mualani, isn't it about time you paid up for wrecking my door?
Oh, seriously? You're bringing this up now? You promised to let it go the last time we had dinner together!
And when might that have been?
The last time we had dinner, like I said! We were over at the People of the Springs, and you'd had just a teensy bit too much to drink. You took my hand and said it was all water under the bridge. Wait, hold on. Have you genuinely forgotten? Oh, this isn't part of your act, is it? To think I tried so hard.
Is this what sacred flame crystals can do? It's like you've all become completely different people. Surely our only hope now is for me to...
Oh. The lesbian woman.
Can it, Mawika? Do you even have any idea how long I've had to put up with your nonsense? Without so much as a heads up, you just dump some pile of design
Cats are
schematics in my
fighting.
workshop that you'd gotten
This
from
is funny.
who knows where, and then tell me to build you that flame rider or whatever you call it. Then you drive it into the wilderness every single day, and then whenever it breaks down, you send it straight back to me for repair, even when I'm on vacation. Oh, and not to mention your special sunglasses and that precious sword of yours that's impervious to even the hottest of flames. Do you need me to make a list?
Is it just me? Or is she Lonan's acting pretty
Gagged!
She
Oh,
might
you
be
thought
the
it was a
only one
fan
who's
made.
not
That kinda
actually
looked like a
acting,
fan made.
Kachina.
That's not an act.
So sleepy. Why didn't you wake me up this morning, Kanich?
And from now on, I am not taking any more work during holidays, and you're banned from showing up at my vacation spots.
Wait a minute.
Well, when
I
else do we get to
remember
clock the
now.
Archon,
You
actually?
were the one who kept encouraging me to drink more that evening. Trying to get me drunk so you could write off some old debts, huh? Smooth moves, Mualani. Figured out some tricks to use on old Granny, have you?
Well, would you look at that? Oh, these little pipsqueaks suddenly at each other's throats! Oh, what a golden opportunity this could be! Listen up, everyone! Arguing won't solve any problems, so let's settle this with a good old-fashioned fight to the death! I, the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How, hereby appoint myself your referee! Kanich! Let's start with Kanich! Who's got it in for Kanich?
Huh?
Whoa, what's wrong? Why are you all looking at me?
Oh, perfect timing.
You. Well, you're the worst. You wasted an entire bucket of ice by taking a bath in it.
And you ate all those crackers I baked. I spent the whole night preparing them.
Always yelling at the top of your lungs.
Cock the iguana for me.
Permanent earache in a pint-sized package.
No list would suffice to record the horrible things you've done.
Whoa! Time out! Why is this all suddenly aimed at me?
Should have no. Yeah, he shouldn't have been awakened at all. Wrong timing.
Oh, how could this be? The argument's spiraling out of control. I can no longer cleanse the evil power within the sacred flame crystals myself. If this goes on much longer, continues for much longer. Oh, how does it go again? Let me see. Oh, yeah. If this goes on much longer, Natlan will be in grave danger.
I relate to that.
We're so close. If only a brave hero would step forward. Good thing I wrote that all down in advance. Hopefully I sold it.
If only we had a
That's
magical
us.
bird.
You ready,
ghost here.
Antu?
Yeah.
Antu?
Antu. Oh. Marika being more personable in this quest than the Carcon quest is sending me, yeah.
There's no need to say them. Think of what we could accomplish with all those sacred flame crystals.
Fine by me. Let's settle our old scores today, once and for all. What right do you children of Echoes think you have to point fingers at us? How many times have you wronged us over the years?
Bunch of liars and cowards, banding together like the vermin you are. It's sickening.
Huh! Never have the heavens smiled down upon those who live by the rules. If something's worth having, you've got to take it by force.
I should never have believed you.
It's all my fault. Oh my god. If only I never fallen ill in the first place. I don't want to be cured. I don't want the sacred flame crystals. Please stop fighting, please.
Antu!
You're up, bro!
You're up, bro! You fell in as you read the line, yeah.
Evil power that corrupts the human heart? There's no place for you in Natlan anymore. We will stand united and face the years ahead together. Fly, my dude, fly! Cast the spell of unity, just like I taught you.
Oh, this is a Pokemon time. Come on!
Now, Auroran.
Got it.
Take a shot every bro. Wow.
The path of fate lies bleak. Walls rise in human hearts. Yet those walls we shall break, and we will march on. From this day forth, may worldly strife be no more.
What in the... Look! The evil power is fading!
The magic's working.
Grain fruit chips
If I'm the
taste
only
so much
one
better
without
with sweet
Galaga
cheese. That's
thought
not even
acting
up for debate.
skills.
I think you'll find
We
that
have to watch the
salted
Snow
cheese
White
is the classic.
as a movie
The
night.
first and best choice in Natlan for centuries.
Psh, cheese! That stuff's for kids. I'd never go near it.
Well, I guess you're not completely wrong. They have a unique flavor with salted cheese, too. The perfect storytime snack.
I'm not sure if I can handle it. I mean, we handled the killer so
Also
far.
great with a glass of wine.
Which
Those sweet
got better
cheese
actors
with a
than
splash
the-
of liqueur works well too. Let's have another get-together sometime.
Still.
Don't worry, I won't bring up the door incident
Minecraft
again.
is enough.
Ah, you're amazing, Granny. Next time I'll come with Kachina.
We handle your
and we'll bring some
fucking
home-baked Saurus crackers and grain fruit chips along.
Don't you dare bring Barbie like that. Barbie shouldn't be on the level. How dare you? How absolute no. Also the animated. Don't you dare. People should cut you down. Minecraft plus Snow White double movie night. How's that? That sounds amazing. How dare you to diss my animated childhood Barbie movies? Get out. Get out. You are not allowed. I mean, the animated I agree, but Snow forgot to specify and almost got cooked. He's getting cooked by me. I'm sorry. Snow, after this, you will not be sleeping. We are watching all the animated Barbie movies. I do not care. With Bibble and without Bibble. I was so too focused on okay, what's the hell happening just now. Yeah. Yeah. Sofa is not beneath Bibble. Above, I mean. Sofa is absolutely not above people. Bibble is beneath everything. I understand the Bibble hatred, but do not put all the Barbie animated movie as the same as that one. You cannot compare other Barbie movies. There are some peak movies that I'm trying to convince Kevin for years to watch with me, which he will on my birthday, by the way. So don't. Snow, I have your account. I am playing it right now. I have a power on. So, anyways.
And some glazed meat stew and volcano cake too.
Pulveressa, I might as well, you know?
Sure. In that case, I'll go find Varessa and we'll
I
make
could
you
pull.
some nice...
And then what?
Juice or something? When will you all grow up? Why does it feel like I'm always the only one drinking?
You should stay off the bottle too, Granny. Isn't there some kind of sweet and sour soup that's all the rage with the Masters of the Nightwind right now? Ah, what's it called again? Mystique soup? Much better than alcohol, if you ask me.
Wait a minute, what exactly is going on here? Your attitudes towards each other are changing way too fast!
Huh. Wow, that's weird. What was I just saying? I can't remember for the life of me. Can you, Mawika?
Something about wishing I dropped by your workshop more often and how grateful you are that I keep pushing you to achieve the impossible. Life is like climbing a mountain. All the best views are at the top. You just give people that kind of vibe.
Wait, are you serious?
Just kidding. I'll try my
I mean,
best
maybe not
not to
because I
dump
would
any more
have to
strange
build her.
commissions
True.
on you.
How into that have you two? Snap out of it, people! It's like you're all under some kind of spell! Quick, Kanich, think of something!
How? I owe you an apology too. I've been too harsh on you.
Oh, that must be the hardest thing that Kinich have done in the game. There's
It seems
Keep
the
on the
evil
ground.
power is completely gone. Were you the one who helped us?
Awesome job, bro!
Great job, Antu. Now that the sacred flame crystals have been cleansed, we can use them to cure your friend. Don't leave him hanging. Go tell him the good news. Thank you so much, all of you. This turned out even better than I imagined.
See, told you it would all work out. Didn't I mention I'm an old hand at this whole argument game?
You were this close to spilling the beans.
Here. Even the kids of our tribe would have done a better job. Tell you what, we're lucky they don't speak our language.
I couldn't help it. Besides, how was I supposed to, criticize Kachina to her face
I think my
like
favorite
that?
part though,
Well,
Coco, is
honey,
he looks
actually,
like
it was
bald.
the same for me.
He looks bald
Even though I
kinda,
knew
like
it
the
was all
Sunday
just an
baby.
act, I didn't want to argue with you. Huh? So you were all just playing pretend?
I never thought of that way.
Boring.
And now I'll
I'm going back to bed.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
I will have to focus on that.
Now, all that's left are the ocean zephyrs, right? I heard on the way over that we'd already found some, so it shouldn't take long.
Everyone, over here! Ian-san! And, whoa, that's a lot of saurians.
We've gathered enough ocean zephyrs. I asked them to give them to me, but they wanted to bring them over themselves. So we came together. Here, I think this should be enough.
Just hang on a moment, everyone. I'll go mix the ingredients. Hey, Kakuku? Dude? Less chat, more help?
Sure thing, bro. I've got you, bro.
He does. Ipa quickly prepares the medicine and feeds it to Milray. Now comes the most important step of all.
Whew. This is it. The moment we've all been waiting for. Oh, sacred flame crystal, forged by the will of many. Please, work your wonders and drive this sickness away.
Aww. Aww. Ah, that was so cute. Disney coded, but it was really nice.
Cheer up, bro. It's always tough to lose a friend.
True.
But in this case, our parting is their
Bro,
reunion.
that was really cute.
Antu's already
That was
wandered the
actually
world for way too long.
Like
But now that
Lions
you're all
King
fixed up,
coded.
he can be at peace.
I loved it so much.
His final wish was to be reunited
Get
with his
baited,
bro.
main
And he's
character.
done
Oh yeah.
that. We should be happy for him. Just like he celebrated your recovery.
That was really nice.
Thanks a ton, everyone. With your help, I've been able to do what my ancestor could not. Not only did we save this little Saurian from his torment, we also made a historic contribution to the study of phlogiston-related diseases. As a physician, I'm honestly feeling touched and overwhelmed.
Well said. Then without further ado, I hereby announce that the Bloomflower trials have come to a successful close. From my perspective, though, this competition had another meaning. Throughout the event, I didn't witness any arguments, scheming, or plotting for personal gain. All 6 tribes united to accomplish something truly remarkable. Even without the threat of the abyss, we're still as close as family. We've surpassed those who came before us, and in the future, our people will surely grow more united still. So, in keeping with our traditions, it's time for a celebration. Let's make this a lively one, people.
Woohoo!
As it happens, I picked a whole batch of fresh vegetables just yesterday. I'll go get them now.
Leave the meat to me.
And don't you dare skimp on it, Kanich.
I'll go gather the others. Many hands make light work. And besides, the best meals are always ones prepared together.
See you tonight, everyone.
See you tonight! Paimon's ready for a feast and a half.
Lead them into me, yeah, right, Kinich. Kev looking into Eva's eyes. You know, Natlan is finally getting good and people are finally getting invested because the major ship is finally merging. Yeah. It's the first Natlan ship to enter the 3 rankings. We also find Mawika and yeah, I love Mawika and Jillian and dynamics. Would read them on IO3 actually.
Fancy a slice of volcano cake? I baked it myself.
Oh, that looks good.
Ooh! In that case, Paimon'd be glad to oblige. Mmm, so good. Paimon's tempted to eat the whole cake.
Go ahead. I made this specially for you guys. Sweet cakes help people forget their worries. And I hope everyone could be happy every day.
You seem to have bounced back, Kachina.
Yep, I'm feeling much better. I definitely wasn't sure about where my future lay for a while there. But reading through those old scrolls, I realized that the 6 tribes haven't always been so united. They used to argue a lot, and even got into big fights. I've never experienced anything like that. I can barely imagine such a harsh way of life. I love Natlan the way it is today, and I love spending time with my friends. As Uncle Pakal once told me, the harder something is to come by, the more we should treasure it. So, I've decided to always do my best to help, and make sure my friends are happy. Most importantly, I want us all to stay united, forever and ever. I haven't figured out exactly how I'm gonna do that, but I can start with what I'm good at, like baking delicious crackers and cakes to share with everyone.
I will choose the other one because that's Athena says to Telemachus. You're a good kid. Thanks.
You know what? Paimon just had an idea. You could open a cake shop. That way Paimon will be able to enjoy your cakes even more often than she already does.
You really think so? I'll have to get Moalani to teach me how to run a shop then. Baking delicious desserts every day and making everyone smile. That does sound like a wonderful life.
We really can't go single stream without that big reference. I already... Someone yelled, I don't know which character, I forgot. That I was playing as a trial. Someone yells full speed ahead. How can I be stopped? How can I be stopped after that? Full speed ahead. I know, I ignore them. Thank you for that. Good luck.
Paimon hasn't seen Aoife or that cuckoo thesaurus yet. Any idea where they went?
Before the party, I heard he was planning on heading up that hill to pay respects to his ancestor. They're not back yet?
If he doesn't get back soon, all the best food's gonna be gone. Guess we've got no choice but to take the cake with us and go check on them.
You did. Anyway, like 20 minutes into the stream. Yeah, I did. I did. Where's Mawika? Oh, there she is. Why are you not next to your girlfriend? I don't get it. What's wrong? I'll not talk to each one of them. I'm Aoife is like most important to me. So, you know. It was 5 minutes into Genshin. I think I just have to tune it out now. Oh, I remember exactly what I said. I don't know how I remember. It was like... I was just about to start the story and Geek asked me about the thing and I was like, there, I see it. The island I've been searching for. I cannot. You know. Of course you remember Stab. Stab. Of course.
Yo, Ancestor Man. Guess you're reunited with Antu already? I have a Kukasaur companion too, so I totally get how you must have felt. First time I saw this dude, he was out in the wild, being bullied by other Saurians because of his unusual appearance. He'd been pecked all over the place, bleeding from head to toe. He barely made it. I gave him some meds, and from then on, he just stuck to me like glue. Even wound up becoming my assistant.
Thanks, bro.
That's good.
Hey, don't mention it, dude. Being on the road with me as a vet was never gonna be an easy gig. One time when we were treating a sick Saurian, Kakuku got infected too. He ran a high fever, and I searched everywhere for ingredients and did everything I could for him. But despite giving it my all,
show
he
us
was
that
right on the
chest.
edge, man. And all I could do was keep praying. If he hadn't recovered, I know I'd have felt the same guilt you did. Luckily, he managed to pull through. And he even stayed by my side, helping me ever since.
I'll just bring up Epic next time I need.
He's a
her to
solid
get
assistant, no
something
question.
done.
So yeah, Kakuku,
It's like the ISO.
I'm the one who should be thanking you.
Hey, don't mention it, dude.
Your medicine born of guilt? Don't sweat it. We'll keep improving it as we go. You have my word. That way, no one else will ever have to feel the same guilt that you did ever again.
Oh. Wait, we didn't bring him the cake though. I thought they're gonna show us. I did it. Well, we finished. He already has the cake. Oh.
Huh? Yo, bros. What brings you guys here?
Bringing our bros some cake, of course. Kachina made these herself, you know. They're incredible.
For real? In that case, I gotta...
Oh, wow. That's awesome, bro.
Hey, save some for me.
Aw. No! No! I want to take a picture. No! I will take a picture when I'm in my account, because I have to finish this in my account now.